How's it going, guys? Welcome back to our video on the channel. Welcome back to our live stream. We're here, of course. Brand new show on the channel, people, right? We did it on my guy Liam's channel last week. Brand new show we'll be bringing, hopefully, weekly. One on my channel, one on his channel. Where, yeah, pretty much European rivals, man. You know, we were talking about both our clubs, learning a bit about each other in terms of, the different leagues, etc. See how both our clubs are doing, man, because we know we're both big elite clubs. So, why not do a show together? We're trying this really, as I said, with my guy Liam from the Bayern View. Good to have you back on the channel, man. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, man, I'm doing good, man. When I thought the idea, I'm like, yeah, I want to do it with someone that's not gonna take over the show, if that makes any sense. You know,
Yeah,
you're gonna let me get my opinion in. I'm gonna let you
of
get your
course.
opinion in. That's not shots, by the way. I'm just saying it as it is. Yeah, man. And I thought, you know what? There's always been a rivalry. Even though Bayern seem to always get the best of Arsenal, there's still
Yeah,
that rivalry, isn't there? So
of
yeah.
course.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me on, man.
Nah, for real, man. Any time, as you know, and yeah, bro, you're right, man. You know, I think as you said, it was. I mean, you came with the idea. I was like, what an idea, because there's always been that rivalry there. You know, we've always been playing against each other, of course, Champions League. And as you said, yeah, we've had nightmares against you, you know, in the recent years. And even with not just men's, but with the women's team, bro. The other day, like that harder girl, man, like pause. But literally, bro, like she scored a hat trick against us. What's going on there? You know, with the women's team even battering us 5-2. So it's kind of been like in the recent years, it's been mad. But yeah, we've always had that rivalry there, of course. And as you said, bro, I had you on the channel. Well, we did both, videos, both streams. Sorry, on mine and your channel when we did when we played in Champions League, and it was fantastic streams. It's great to have you on, and obviously to make this a regular show, a regular thing. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. So, yeah, bro. Let's get into things, man. Let's get into things. I just want to start. Obviously, we just came off an international break, right? I'm quite happy that it's over, to be honest.
Me.
Obviously, I want to start with the whole news about Thomas Tuchel, of course, ex Bayern manager, ex Chelsea manager in Premier League. He's now the England manager. You know, he is now the England manager. England are going with another foreign manager. You know, it's kind of crazy that Tuchel is going to be managing England. But obviously, I want to get your initial thoughts firstly, in terms of firstly, what's your whole thoughts on the whole backlash received with England appointing a foreign manager? Should it just be what most countries do and they just stick to their own country? And secondly, Tuchel, can he finally take England to glory and finally win them something for the first time since 1966?
Yeah, no. Number one, I'll say it straight up. The appointment isn't a bad appointment in the fact that he is a cup manager. That needs to be said straight away. The backlash, there is always going to be backlash. There would have been some backlash if it was an Italian, if it was a Spanish, no matter what, it would have
Yeah,
been backlash. The only thing is the fact that there is a German manager. Now, before anyone says anything, I'm not necessarily saying it, but there will always be those, World War II was a thing. It was a thing,
yeah,
in history, it happened, World War One and World War Two. England went against Germany, England beat Germany, whatever. We don't need to get into, all of the history, but that is why there is uproar in it. And I get it. 100% get it. I do feel for the traditionists where they're like, putting all of their hard cash and everything into getting the tracksuits and everything. Because,
mm,
me personally, I don't know necessarily about you, Josh, but me, I am a club football man. I could not give two about England generally. Like I will say it how it is. I will watch England when we're in the Euros or we're in the World Cup, and I will support my nation. I was born here. I absolutely love it. But at the same time, I'm a club football man. We just obviously spoke about the international break. I can, mate, when I'm like, please get this going. I'm so glad that I started doing the women's football stuff because it
mm.
actually gave me some content to do as well as watch Bayern again, which obviously I love. But yeah, no, like it's a joke. It could have been Klopp, it could have been Tuchel, it could have been anyone. one that's German. There were always. It just is what it is, unfortunately. Like even the song, I don't necessarily want to say the lyrics, but it's all over my TikTok now. You know, they're talking about bombing, they're talking about this stuff. Like, this is gonna come out.
Guys, is it me? Hold on. What's happened there? What's happened? Oh no, he's back. Big up Liam, bro. He's back.
What's happening, bro?
Don't know what happened there, mate.
That's plus. It's plus. No, but basically, like, even with the song, you know, they're talking about in the song, they're talking about bombing and this and that. Like, it's always going to happen. You know, it is, unfortunately. So it is what it is. Do I think he'll be good for England? I can see him being good for England 100%. Yes, but at the same time, I've just got rid of this prick, and now I've got him back. And the worst thing about it as well, pardon the language, but the worst thing about it though is with Bayern, right? Because it's a German club, I would only see it if I was talking about Bayern, obviously, which I do, or if it was like a game, you know, we're previewing the Arsenal game, we're previewing the Real Madrid game, whatever. So it would kind of be in the background. Mate, this guy's on newspapers. This guy's on my every single feed I go on. I can't get rid of this guy. So yeah, yeah. I have no words, bro, to be honest.
Yeah, it's bro. I'm with you. You know, in the sense that, as you said, he's definitely like cup manager. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you saw what he did at Chelsea in Champions League. Madness. But and then obviously you've experienced him firsthand at Bayern Munich, and what happened with Bayern Munich. You know, man went trophyless at the end of the day. So look, maybe international stage, international level. You know, again, it's very different, as we know, to club level. In the sense that, you know, I said it's going to be more cup based. So listen, like, and I look at it out there right now, bro. In terms of the whole backlash, yeah, we know England had to get rid of Southgate, you know, eventually.
Oh yes,
100%. But in terms of like, and is there really? Would you really pinpoint a proper English manager who's like at that level?
Yeah, that's the problem though, isn't it? Like, again, the backlash was going to be there if he was Spanish, Italian, whatever. But the problem is the fact that he was German. Obviously, we're not going to keep saying that, but in general, right? No, there's no good English managers, mate. There's never been an English manager that has won the Premier League. That should show everything, like everything. This is the league that is in England, and there's never been an English manager that's won it. You know, there's been British managers, or shall I say, Scottish manager, obviously winning it over and over. But like, there's always been foreigners coming in and winning the league, which I'm not having to go at. I'm just saying, you know, it just is what it is. So, yeah, I just, to be honest with you, I'm kind of on a double sided sword here, bro, because at one point I want him to succeed. Of course I do, because I want to see England win some trophies. I actually want to see England win something. You know, and then, you know, Zia Talks is in the chat. Big up to him every time. But that man just cusses me out every single time. He's like, what does England do? What does this, you know? And I'm like, no. So we need to do something. And I also feel like the problem is, and I don't want to take over your show, so I'll be quick. But like,
bro, all good.
Like, we have such a good team right now. I feel like they're really overrated, in my personal opinion. You know, someone that's not a fan of an English club, I can obviously look at it from a different angle. But like, Declan Rice, I don't think he's as good as he actually is, you know, said to be. Obviously, I know that he's your player. You might have a different opinion, and the people watching this might have a different opinion. This is just my opinion. Jude Bellingham, I don't think he's that good. You know, I really don't. There's so many players that are just so overrated. But at the same time, we've got such a good group right now of English talent. You know, we could have had Jamal Musiala as well, by the way.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? So Cole Palmer, Bellingham, Saka, you know, the only thing is Kane going to be there? But I'm sure we can talk about that. But yeah, there's so many good English lads. Like, just get us something. But it will be a big egg in the face if the FA got this wrong and we got Donkey in again.
Yeah, facts. No, absolutely spot on at the end of the day. And yeah, I'm with you in a sense, about the squad. But as you said towards the end there, like it's still a very, very good set of players. You look on it on paper. You look on it and you just think the players that England have is surely capable of going and win something. And even with a manager like Southgate, you know, getting to Euro finals
Yes.
2 times in a row, the World Cup semi final. I know quarterfinals against France got humbled in the Qatar one. But if maybe Tuchel's that guy to take it over the line in a sense, and
Yeah.
he's got that, he's done it before in the big stage with the Champions League when he goes on a cup run, and that's probably the best thing with it in terms of getting Tuchel win for England. The guy has that experience, people, yeah, he has got that winning mentality in this. And when it comes to just, cup based, honestly, probably a very, very good appointment out there right now, for being honest with it, because some of the other names are talking about, if it wasn't for Tuchel, it was the likes of Graham Potter,
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe Eddie Howe. But
Yeah.
really, do you think they have the? I mean,
Yeah.
Eddie Howe is decent, but is he going to get England the World Cup?
Like, yeah.
That should be the standard. Is a World Cup at the end of the day.
100, 100, mate.
So
That is the thing, isn't it? I feel like they've got him because they've seen what the previous manager has done, and they're thinking, oh, let's actually try to get over the line now. Then, because the whole time, the hell's good. That let's try and actually get over the line. I hate Thomas Tuchel, but you've got to say with credit, he got to two Champions Leagues back-to-back finals. Once with PSG, which he lost to us, and then with Chelsea, and he won it. So I don't like him at all. I feel, I know we're not going to, this isn't a Tuchel hate video, but at the same time, like, let's see what he can do, man. Let's see what he can do. The only thing I would say, though, quickly, is if he brings Eric Dyer into this fold, I am going to piss myself because he was a mainstay at Bayern, right? By the way, he put him in over Upamecano and De Ligt. So everyone better get ready. And if he does do it, if he has Upamecano and Maguire in that setup, I'm going to laugh.
I remember we played Champions League and he played Eric Dyer, didn't he? Both occasions against us.
He played
So
good as well.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like he's that type of guy who would do that. To be fair, I mean,
Mad.
it's gonna be interesting to see, what actually happens in terms of the mentality as well with England, man. Even the England they had a few foreign managers in the past. Two other ones we know. And rest in peace to him. He passed away, didn't he? Ericsson. The Swedish one, and also Capello as well. England had, and saw that what that guy won. But they still didn't really kite it, did they? In terms of winning, that's what it takes, man. Is whether Tuchel can get it over the line, and in terms of international football as well, it's going to be completely different. So it'd be interesting to see, man. It really will. As I said, I think as we mentioned about the squad, I think the squad's capable to win stuff. I want to see myself as an Arsenal fan. You're talking about Eric Dyer coming in. I want to see Benny Blanco, man. I want to see Ben White
Yeah.
because obviously he's been left out. He had a bit of beef with Southgate and his Southgate assistant, so he never got selected with England in the end. But I feel like Ben White in there. Love to see that hopefully happen with England. And obviously the next major tournament is the World Cup coming up. More teams, big World Cup. So it's going to be a really interesting test to see what happens with obviously Tuchel. But bro, you can't get away with him, man. He's like a nightmare for you. He's everywhere.
Bro, he's like a stain on a shirt that you can't get rid of, bro.
Oh, it's class. It's absolutely class. It's just, yeah, I mean, as you said earlier, though, it's just like, a German manager in England, you had the whole talk about him. Is he going to sing the national anthem or not? It's like, it's very controversial topic. But I agree with, what you said earlier in terms of, I understand where people are coming from in the sense that it doesn't seem right. And, a German, it should only be their country based managers and all that. I do get it. But at the same time, if England win the World Cup,
Yeah,
they win the World Cup.
training by then, will they? If we win a World Cup,
Facts.
going to be like, yeah, they're going to be singing Tuchel, you're the one, which, yeah. I won't say that right now. I'll be.
He will not be sitting that, guys. He will not be sitting that. But there we go, guys. Big up everyone, of course, in the chat. We say big up everyone. We've got Jordan as well. Big up to Jordan. We've got the main man himself. Big up Zer, man, in the building. Come on. Big up to you, bro. Juve, Stallion. Big up to you. Ciao, ragazzi. Come stai? Big up to you, bro. Big up Juve as well, man. All the best this season with Thiago Motta as manager. I think if it was Italian or Spanish, it won't be as mentioned.
Exactly.
Agreed. Absolutely agreed there. And big up to John as well, mate. Hope you're well, John. Big up yourself as well. This guy PPA Guna says this man's talking nonsense. He's a born winner. Drink in the minerals. But yeah, there we go. I don't know. No, I don't think my man's talking nonsense, bro. Yeah, he's a winner, but you know, this guy's seen it firsthand at his club. You know, he's managing Bayern. He won nothing at Bayern Munich.
Yep.
First time in when was that? You know, that's the first time you guys won nothing since when?
2012, we went trophyless, and every single season since then we won the league, other than the one just gone. And just to put on top of that, when he come in, or before he come in to Bayern Munich, Julian Nagelsmann had us in every single competition. He come in, knocked us out of every single competition. But we won the league because of Jamal Musiala on the last day. Because of Dortmund bottling it, by the way. That's got to be said as well.
Oh, I remember. Yeah. Facts. Juve Stallion says Tuchel's got to be the most spoken manager in the last week. I've heard his name every day since he's been appointed. He's everywhere, ain't he? He's everywhere. Conte and Mourinho was available for the Euros. Two much better managers. Would you say that right now? In terms of Mourinho, I mean they're both winners. Same with Tuchel, but maybe Conte.
Yeah.
Much better.
If you had to pick out of the three, I would go with Conte personally, because he does play negative football, but at the same time, he does have good football in him. With Mourinho and Tuchel, I hope people, well, especially Tuchel, I hope people aren't expecting good football, because he will not play it. He will want to win. No, if you want to win, cool, that's fine, but he's not going to look to do that. You know, look to impress you with tiki-taka type football. Like, it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, absolutely spot on there. Cyan's in the chat. He says, Liam, what are you expecting from Bayern Munich this season? Win.
I am expecting a double. If he gets us in the Champions League, I'm not expecting the Champions League at all. I feel like it's too soon for us. We did a show on Zia's channel, and we were like ranking clubs where they would go. I said it was too soon for us. Like, we will always challenge. We'll always be one of those clubs, but it's too soon for us. I believe we need actually to use Polinia. That needs to happen. Why Peanut Head isn't using him, I don't know. And then we need two more defenders and maybe a right back, which might be Trent Alexander-Arnold.
There we go. Interesting. Yeah, I saw the video you did on Trent as well the other day. Interesting, man. Interesting if you can get him. But yeah, bro, guys, that's about Tuchel. We're gonna move on to. I want to move on to this interesting story today, right? I saw with your boy, yeah. I know you're rating very highly, Liam. Leroy Sane.
Wow.
Because yeah, basically, obviously, it's like, I mean, we spoke about a little bit about it on your channel towards the end, about his whole contract situation. I think, was it your president? Have you got president, right? Or club director, something like that? He came out and said he needs to focus on the pitch at the moment in terms of what he does on the pitch instead of his contract. But they'll be having discussing talks with him and his agent about signing, or no, not either signing or moving him on. And obviously, a bunch of clubs been linked with him: Man United, Liverpool, Arsenal. I'll talk about Arsenal in a second, but just give your obviously overall thought on Leroy Sane. Should he move on, and or do you actually think you guys give him a new contract?
Well, first off, I accept the banter, but he is not my boy. But for me, he should never have signed in the first place. He's washed. Absolutely washed. When he destroyed his ACL, ever since then, the man's gone. Maybe a different club could use him. I don't know. But for Bayern Munich, he is earning 20 million euros per season, which is the same amount of money as Vinicius Junior. Yet he does half the numbers. He's a half-season wonder. That literally is what it is. People see it as hating. It's fact. You got all of these people, and I know that you like Kai Havertz, but you would have seen it most definitely. All of these people on football Twitter twerking for Kai Havertz all the time. That is our version, but Leroy Sane is the player. All of the accounts, pictures, and all of that is Leroy Sane, but they all go quiet when he's crap, which is most of the time. And then obviously we bought in Mokola Elise, however you say his name.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been able to even get a game because he's literally just showing in the levels. So do I think they will sign him? I think they will try. I don't think that they will want to leave or lose him, on a free, because obviously the snake, which I don't know if you can see the picture, but he's definitely going on a free. So they're not going to want to lose too many players on a free. Do I want to keep him? No. Do I think they'll try to keep him? Yes. But, and it is a massive but, he obviously is going to be on a free. So he can big dough from Newcastle, Arsenal, Liverpool, wherever he wants to go. And he still has that name and still has that thing because obviously he did turn up for Pep Guardiola, didn't he, in the Prem? Like that's the thing. I think that's why so many fans wanted him at Bayern. But when you go through an ACL injury, you're just not the same. It's just that is like one of the worst injuries you can give in the game. So I do feel bad for him at that point. But yeah, the man is literally stealing a living, bro.
Listen, yeah, I mean, I look at it this way. I'm more tempted the facts of what you said in the Prem proven side of things. Like I saw what I saw in the Premier League with Sane. With Pep Guardiola with City, the guy was a baller back then, and yeah, he's not lived it up with you guys at all. Playing for Bayern, as you said, Elise's came in, showed him levels. Maybe suffered with injuries, could be a part. But yeah, I think that that's what we want. All we want in with our players is showing that level of consistency. And if he's 1 week sort of on his day, if that makes sense, it turns out when he wants, if he's not consistent enough, then obviously it's not good to have players like that. But in an Arsenal point of view, I actually wouldn't mind going in for Sane. Even in January, you could put in a bit. Apparently, he could be available for 20 million if you guys want to get some money for him.
If there's going to be cash, it will be in January.
Yeah, in January. Yeah. If you guys want to get money for him, obviously he's 28 now as well. But if not, it'd be the summer, and summer he goes on the free. It'd be mad wages as well, wouldn't it? The wages will be very, very high.
Yeah,
but I understand why clubs are being for him because, as you rightly said, bro, the Prem proven aspects is what really sort of says, I don't think it'd be too bad bringing in a player like Sane. In terms of Arsenal's point of view as well, I think that's what we've been lacking is a bit of competition there, because we look at it this way, like one side we've got Martinelli. He's been very inconsistent, man. Very inconsistent. You got Trossard who could play there, but then we brought in Raheem Sterling, right? Nobody wanted Sterling. Like, with all due respect to the guy, nobody wanted him. Nobody thought, oh, let's go and sign Sterling. But he's here. And also, he's on loan for 6 months. The guy's going to be going back to Chelsea anyway, so we have to get depth there. And it's not about covering players for me. It's about the competition there. We want to give competition to Saka. We want to give competition to obviously Martinelli. So Sane can play both sides, right, as well?
Yes, he can, yeah.
He can play both sides, so...
Be able to play on the left and the right. He definitely is a good cover, don't get it twisted, but I just feel like he's not to the level personally. That's just my opinion, though. Other people can have an opinion, of course. But for someone that watches him week in, week out,
Yeah.
the guy shoots when he should pass, and he passes when he should shoot. The guy has a stinky, and when I say stinky attitude problem, I mean it. Like the guy, you'll see him shoving throwing his arms in the air, being stroppy and everything. But maybe he'll work in the Premier League for you. I don't know.
Would you say in terms of the attitude, he's got a bit of like an ego then?
Oh, 1000%. I feel like anyone would, though, to be honest with you. Like, I don't want to defend him, of course, but when you're earning 20 million a season, like, again, I reiterate every single time, he's on the same money as Vinicius Jr. Look what Vinny's like. Vinny is an arrogant asshole as well. So, but he actually provides the numbers, though. That's the only thing, isn't it? And he's winning Champions Leagues and so on. So,
see, that's the thing. Like, if he's got this ego, like I've seen Arteta deal with these egos before. He can't stand him. Like, if your player got an ego, you're out the team. It happened with Aubameyang, happened with Ozil, happened with I think Lacazette, Pepe. There's a whole list, Guendouzi. There's a whole list of players that Arteta has dealt with who just think they're bigger than him, or they're bigger than a manager, or whatever it is. They've got an ego, their attitude problems. Arteta just doesn't deal with that. But then at the same time, he also worked the guy when he was at Man City with Pep. So it's kind of what way we look at it. If it's on a free transfer in the summer, I'd take him for a bit of depth. I know he's getting on age as well, but I'll take him for it. I think there is better out there in terms of getting cover. My one for me would be, Rafinha's doing bits at Barca, to be fair, this season. Nico Williams would be a statement signing. But the one for me would be Mohamed Kudus. Like, I'm a massive fan of Mohamed Kudus, so I would love. Yeah.
All due respect, I know West Ham have some money and so on, and they have a great fan base. Don't get it twisted, but
yeah.
West Ham, he should be playing Man City. Literally,
spot on. Absolutely spot on, man. And I was gutted because there was a big opportunity when he was at Ajax. Look how much he went for West Ham for, like 30 mil. Arsenal were looking at him, but we couldn't afford him because we spent too much money there on Bryce and Havertz combined. So I was gutted where we couldn't get him, but that should be the option for me, is getting Kudus. His versatility, everything like that. Playing so many different positions as well. So many different roles. I think we should go and get him. But yeah, Sane, as I said, I'd take him at Arsenal on a free transfer as well. The wages could be a big factor because, again, he's going to be on higher wages if that's the issue. But yeah, man, you'll be happy if he goes. Look, you got Elise there. That guy's doing bits, and I said it in your last show on your channel. Like, watching the guy even on the Premier League for Palace, you just tell he's a different level. He's a different class compared to everyone else, man. And he always deserved a big club, and now he's at you guys. Putting Sane to shame, man. So
yeah, literally, he would be if you were to bring him in, he'd be your top earner. Like, I'm looking at your top earner now. Top earner is Kai Havertz, from what this is saying. He's on 14 million pounds per year. So Leroy Sané is on around 20 million euros. So if you get him on a free, he's probably going to want that, if not more. So it's going to be an interesting one. But obviously, you did just mention Arteta. I generally feel like we will keep him because of company, which will be our dad. Because remember, company was with him; he was a player with him. So
of course, yeah,
knows him like a lad rather than a higher up like Pep or Arteta or a coach or whatever. Now he is his coach, but at the same time, they were, I wouldn't say boys, chums, but you know what I mean. Like, you play on the team, you're a teammate of a player. So I generally see us signing him on a deal. But yeah, just put it this way, right? If another club sign him, I'm going to be annoyed. If we get some money for him in January, perfect. Yeah. If we re-sign him, check out the Bayern View, because there will be a rant video.
Fair play. Yeah, bro, fair enough, man. Listen, like, obviously, you've watched the guy week in, week out for your team. You know what he's like performing. And as I said, consistency is a big thing, man. We need players consistent. I can't have players one day they turn up and then the next 5 they drop shockers, and we need consistency at the end of the day. But as I said, look, if it's free transfer, I'd do it in just give him a bit of cover there. Why not?
Like, don't get it twisted though, Josh. If you want to, get this deal going where we take Saka, you take Sane.
Oi. That was not part of it. No, this guy, man. No.
No, but on a real though, like it's gonna be a mad signing to see what happens with that particular deal.
For sure, man, for sure. Let's just hope if he comes to Arsenal, we get the Sane from Manchester City and
Yeah,
not the Sane from you guys,
yeah,
man.
I'm with you on
Because
that. Just put it this way. I'll say this last thing because we can move on.
yeah,
But we went from Ribery and Robin to Gnabry and Sane, bro.
madness.
That's
And
like
listen, Gnabry's
one read to Giroud, mate.
No, facts. Gnabry as well, bro. Like once a gunner, always a gunner. So I've got big up to him. Yeah, I'm glad he done his thing. But yeah, the levels, bro. Like wow. But yeah, man, let's move on, bro. Let's move on. I'm gonna talk a little bit about this weekend's games from both our teams.
Yep.
Funny enough, we're both playing on the same day at the exact same time as well. Both 5:30 kickoffs as well. So we'll start you guys. Stuttgart, of course, at home.
Mm-hmm.
They had a great season, didn't they? Obviously qualified Champions League. I know they lost out on Gurucci, who's gone to Dortmund.
Went to Dortmund, yeah.
You got, but they got that Undav guy up front for them. I'm pretty sure. Who's how's he been doing this season? I heard he's doing all right.
No, he's doing bits. Yeah, Gurucci went to Dortmund. That just is what it is, to be honest. But Undav, very, very good player. They've got another player, I can't pronounce his name. My pronunciation is terrible. But they've got another lad, I believe is it Demrovic or something? He scored 5 goals. Undav scored 4 goals. So they're both firing on all cylinders. Their manager is the nephew of our higher up Yuri Hones. It's Sebastian Hones. So
wow.
He knows what it's like to be at Bayern. I believe he was the coach for one of our teams as well, like obviously the lower teams. But a wonderful manager, very, very good manager. Wouldn't surprise me if he went to a big team. I know a lot of people were calling for him for Bayern. I don't really want him at Bayern just because I don't believe we would be able to sack him. No matter good, bad, ugly, whatever you want to say, when your uncle is the main man at Bayern Munich, you're not getting sacked. I don't care what anyone says, no matter how bad it is. So, and you're not going to sack your family member. So, yeah, I want to stay. But talking about this game, sorry, I'm rambling.
No, you're good.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, man. It's going to be an interesting one. Bayern in the last couple of games have had shots galore. So if we're not going to start converting these shots, we're going to start paying for it. A lot of people are coming at me because I said if we lose to Barcelona, I'd be company out. I just feel like, me personally, he needs to get this team going. Yeah, cool. We're playing attacking football. I've seen so many managers in the past play attacking football. You need to deliver. It's simple as that. You can play pragmatic. You can park the whole bloody team bus in front of our goal if you want. If you ain't getting the trophies in, then it's annoying. And we've got like some of the greatest players right now in world football. Harry Kane, for me personally, I know obviously he's a Spurs man, so a lot of you guys probably do hate him, but he is the best striker in the world for me right now. Maybe not right this minute because I've been a bit lackluster, but
yeah.
In that Frankfurt game we played, our last game before the international break, bro, we scored 3 goals. 2 of those goals came from our defenders, Upamecano, Kim Min-jae, right? Then they also helped us concede 2 goals because they're just bozos. But we had 24 shots, 13 on target, and we scored 3 goals, and 2 of them were from centre-backs. Like, it's not good enough. Predicting this game, though, I'm thinking of 4-3 Bayern. I feel like it's going to be
4-3.
Yeah, I feel like Stuttgart are going to come at us, no matter if it's at home or not. I don't feel like they're going to bow down. I feel like Sebastian Hones is going to see that the last 3 games we've got, 2 draws and a loss. The 2 draws being the recent one 3-3, the one before the Aston Villa game which we lost, and then obviously the Leverkusen game where it was 1-1. He's going to come at us. If he doesn't come at us, he's an idiot. straight up. I don't want to diss him, but if he doesn't come at us, he's an idiot, because it basically is like having two bean cans at the back. Like they're donuts. You know when you used to go to the fair and you used to throw these balls at coconuts. That's what they are. They're idiots. Absolute donuts, mate. So, yeah, I just see him coming at us, and I just hope Bayern can convert, because if not, it will be a loss. So, yeah.
Yeah, in terms of the lineup, apparently this is going to be a predicted lineup. Neuer, Guerrero, Upamecano, Kim, Min-jae, Davies, Palovic, Kimmich, Elise, Müller, Gnabry, and Kane. Do you see this happening?
Neuer, yes. Guerrero, most likely. I would like Sancho to be back, but I think he's still out. So playing a left back at right back ain't going to be very good. He hasn't done very good in the last couple of games, but hey ho, it is what it is. The two clowns in the back, yes. The snake on the left back, yes. Kimmich should be right back, by the way. Kimmich should be right back. Until we have a right back, Kimmich should be our right back. The problem is he likes to have him as this number 6. What? Because he's wearing a number 6 on his back, you donkey. Like, an idiot. So realistically, it should be Pavlovic and Palhinha. Palhinha, man.
Yeah, Palhinha.
I have no clue what he's done wrong. I don't know if he's punching up someone in training or what. We haven't heard it. I don't think he is, but there's got to be something, because this guy today, I just did my press conference reaction. I know you do yours, right? This guy, Leroy Sane, his minutes will come. Where's Palhinha's minutes, dum-dum? You spent 50 million on a CDM from Fulham to not play him.
When was the last time he started a game for Bayern?
I don't think he has started a game.
What?
He's had 156 minutes, mate. 156 minutes since the season has started. It's a joke. Absolute joke. Gnabry, Olise will play 100%. Musiala is still out, which is just crap. Olise, Muller, yeah, I can see Muller. I want Matthias Tau to get some minutes, but I don't think he's going to get minutes personally. Gnabry, he's been a bit hit and miss recently. He probably will keep his spot. It wouldn't surprise me if Kingsley Coman will come in, and then Harry Kane. Harry Kane shouldn't play, because Harry Kane's been crap, and that's coming from someone that thinks he's the best striker in the world. Like, the guy, 5 games, 4 goals, so he's not doing bad. But the point is, he's not in good form right now. You know, the strikers go through these dips. I get it, but if you're going to be playing CDM when we have a CDM that we're not. Wait, this thumbs up. What's going on?
What's the thumbs up doing, bro?
I don't understand. Yeah, he likes to play CDM for some reason. I don't get it. You know, just because Mourinho give you the freedom, bro, don't mean you could do that with the big chickens. You can't do that with Bayern. You know, they got a big chicken on top of their stadium. We don't. You know, so.
Spot on.
There you go. But yeah, we better win, because if not, company, I'm coming for your head.
I mean, as you said, I still can't believe about the whole. We spoke about it a little bit last stream, bro. But Palhinha, man, this guy was a baller. He is a baller, yeah. In Premier League, this guy, watching him at Fulham, I was like, yeah, what's a player, man? This guy's a different class. And when he went to Bayern, we're like, yo, that's a good signing for Bayern Munich, man. You know, he's gonna come in there, cook in the midfield. But what is company thinking, bro? Like, what is he actually? I mean, you got Palovic there, yeah. He's decent, right?
Oh, he's decent. Very
he's good player.
I'm not saying bench him, but what I am saying is put Kimmich at right back.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, he played right back from right by saying against you guys,
Facts.
and dunked on you.
He did. Fair play.
He plays there for Germany in the Euros. Obviously, they didn't win, fair enough, but that's where he plays. Then he comes back here and they're like, oh, Kimmich, bow down to you. No, get it right back. Like, I don't get it. It frustrates the hell out of me. It really does. Because, like, why would you play a left back at right back? Like, I like Guerrero, don't get it twisted. He's a good player, very good player. But these teams are going to go for that particular position because they know full well that there's a left back playing at right back. You know, it's like
spot on.
It's like, for instance, you guys playing Who's your left back?
It changed. Well, right now Calaflori, but Timber sometimes play there as well.
Let's put Calaflori, right? You know that he can play either centre back, if I'm right by
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Or go and put Kai Havertz at right back. I mean, it makes no sense. Why would you do that? I don't get it. Like, Company's head is bigger than surely he has a big brain in there. Like, use it, please. You're at Bayern Munich, mate. You're not at Burnley anymore. You know? I don't get it, mate. Don't get it. But all the fans are behind him, which they should be. We haven't lost the game yet in the Bundesliga.
Yeah.
We're doing good in the Champions League. Don't get it twisted. We're in every competition. I just can see what's going to happen. It was the same with Tuchel. I called it from day dot. When he signed on that dotted line and they announced him, I said, I'm Tuchel out, because I knew what was going to happen. I just hope Company is the right man and doesn't show his novice-ness. I don't think that's a word, but him being a novice. Because I do feel like he has got something there. You know, he can get these teams playing really, really good football, especially Bayern. We smashed Zagreb 9-2.
Yeah.
There is, you know, Bayern up back. I hate when people say that, but like, you know, Bayern is scary. Woo! But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling. I'm my bad.
No, bro, you're spitting facts as usual, my guy. Listen, yeah, like at the end of the day, that's like with Company, man. Like I know it was a weird, for me, a weird appointment in the first place to go for someone like him. You know, in terms of, especially after the season that you had as well, winning nothing with obviously Tuchel, and what you saw at Company with at Burnley, and he got relegated. I was like, how was he finesse his way into managing a club like Bayern Munich? But like, as you said, I mean, season so far, you know, I mean, I saw the game against Zagreb, completely wiped the floor of them. But there will be, of course, massive tests coming up, you know, and we'll go into it later on about, you know, Barca against your ex-manager. But yeah, so just quickly for this game, you've gone 4-3.
4-3
against Stuttgart. And last season, I looked at it, they did you, didn't they? 3-1 last season.
Yeah. Yes, and they beat us in the league as well, which I called in January, by the way. I said in January they will come second, we will come third. Everyone's like, we're Bayern Munich, we can't do that. What happened? What happened? We finished first, they finished. You can call me Mystic Mac because I'm
mad. There we go. Yeah, that's mad. But yeah, just quickly before we move to Champions League side of things, going to quickly talk about who we've got. Arsenal side of things, guys. Bournemouth away. It should be 3 points for Arsenal. Obviously,
you want me to go first, and then you can spit your facts because you're the Arsenal fan.
Yeah. Go on, bro. Go on.
I was just going to say straight up, I think you're going to smash them 4-0. Personally, that's what I think is going to happen.
That's what you want.
A 4-0 win. You know, I still don't. You know, you guys won't like this. I'm sorry. I still don't think you're good enough to get over the line and win the Prem, but I do feel like you're going to push for it. And these teams, you should be putting away 4-5-0. You really should. Like, yeah, cool, it's the Premier League, but you've got some of the really, really good players right now. So, but yeah, man, I think 4-0. You tell me, man. You're the Arsenal fan, bro.
Listen, that's what we need, bro. We need goals. We need goals in these types of games. With all due respect to Bournemouth, you know, listen, big up to Bournemouth. We've got no problems with them, but I want us to go there and absolutely obliterate them, wipe the floor, score plenty of goals, get these goal difference up as well, man. At the end of the day, that's the thing. I mean, last season we was doing that away from home. We battering teams left, right, and centre. You know, we beat West Ham 6-0 away from home. Beat Burnley 5-0. I know Sheffield United 5-0, but with all due respect, these are results you need to be getting against these types of teams. Because let me tell you something, man. These past 2 games of Arsenal Premier League, we've shown complacency. Yeah, against Leicester, we was 2-0 up. Then it's 2-2. Against Southampton, bro, what the like 1-0 down because we're too complacent. We need to not stop underestimating these types of opponents. Yes, but at the same time, let's not be complacent in these types of games, man. Let's go there. And to be honest, we got a very good record at Bournemouth. Last season was the 4-0. To be fair, Havertz, King Kai came alive in that one and got his first goal. And then, season before that was 3-0 as well. So we've got a very good record going away to Bournemouth. And I expect nothing more than, 3 points from Arsenal. Because, we're in the title race. You've got to win these types of games, man. There's no dropping points, none of this, stuff. You go away from home, you win these types of games, we move to the next one. So I do agree with you, bro. I went, similar. I went 3-0. I went clean sheet for Arsenal. We are suffering with a few injuries. Martinelli's out injured with a calf injury. We've still got a bit of an injury crisis. But I think Arteta will change his team around a little bit, guys. I think we were saying it earlier today. We may see the first start from Mikel Merino, who we signed from, obviously, Sociedad. Sterling as well, Raheem the Dream on the left-hand side, hopefully. And I really want to see, and I actually want to get your thoughts on this, because
go
I
ahead.
think in terms of our youngster, Wanyeri, right? Because, you look around the some of the youngsters around the world, yeah, you got, your Mao. But I'm not comparing like the ability from Wanyeri to Yamal. I'm talking about the ages, man. Like, you look how young Yamal is. You got that PSG mid Zaire Emery. I think he's at 18 as well. These guys are getting consistent game time with their clubs. And with someone like Nwaneri, he played against Bolton Portugal for masterclass, right? But he's not been starting with Arsenal. Like, he's not even come off the bench anymore. And I don't understand why. Many fans have been calling for him to start. But obviously, like, what have you made of Wanyeri for Arsenal? Do you think this kid, deserves a chance considering other teams do it with their young players?
Yeah, if I'm right by saying he scored 2 in the EFL Cup.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, like it's a hard one, isn't it? Because like with these youngsters, you can play them and they can go out like a Yamal has and just turn into an absolute superstar. But the problem with the Premier League is, and I seen it when he scored these 2 goals. I seen it straight away on Twitter. Oh, he's the next superstar. I see all of these Tottenham fans saying that he's the next superstar. Arsenal is scary and everything. Like, for me personally, should you play him? I don't really know too much about him, but he did score 2 goals, so I guess he's okay. 17 years old. He should be getting some minutes, even if it's like a substitution.
Yeah, exactly.
The only thing I could really say is, like, with Pavlovic for us, obviously Pavlovic is a lot older, but he was getting minutes, even if it's like 5. Even like, do you need to get this tempo going? You don't really want to start him at some point, because I understand that your midfield is a bit iffy at times. Obviously, you did just go and get Moreno, which I feel like he's a very, very good signing. But the problem is, it's like you've got to have this like perfect balance, don't you? It's like if you get it wrong and then he gets injured or anything, which obviously you don't want to happen, then you just you don't want to throw him in the deep end, is what I'm trying to say. Your Arsenal Football Club, like, yeah, we can banter, blah blah blah, whatever. You are still playing good football. I know a lot of your fans are very divided, so on and so forth. We don't need to talk about that, but in general, you've got to find balance, because the Premier League, because of the media, it's so much scrutiny if you mess up. So yeah, man, like I said, I don't really know too much about him personally.
Yeah, no, bro. I think you make a great point there. It's so easy. Like, the guy has a good performance. I'm happy for the guy, but yeah, you see the aftermath. With all due respect to Bolton, it's an EFL Cup game. I don't know what keeps happening to Liam, guys. I don't think it can't be me. I don't know. Mate, it might be this free stream I'm using. Yo, Liam.
It's blessed, bro. Don't worry, I'm here.
Yeah, big up, bro. Yeah, it's this free stream. I'm telling you, man. Get me back to streaming on ASAP, guys. But yeah, no, bro. As I was saying, like, great point, because with all due respect to Bolton, yeah, Carabao Cup round 3, he did well, scored 2 goals, yeah, but the hype, and it's not just. I don't think it's just with Arsenal fans. I think most fans do it, but the amount of hype that some players get, like, it's like in my example, when I'm doing transfer news, right?
Yeah.
When I also get linked with a player, it's like everyone knows every single. It's like everyone's got about 20 different screens, yeah, and they sit on their weekends and they watch the. It's like you remember when Arsenal was trying to sign Mudryk from Shakhtar Donetsk, right?
Yeah.
He was going to pay ridiculous money. In the end, he went to Chelsea for like how much, 85 million. Yeah, we were so close to doing that. He was working for Arsenal, and the amount of like compilations, the amount of stuff I saw on Twitter. Oh, Mudryk. Oh, he got called the Ukrainian Neymar and all this. Like the hype that these players get, and nobody watches. With all due respect, unless you're from the country. You don't sit on your weekends and watch the Ukrainian league. I can name 1, 2 teams in Ukraine, like Shakhtar and Dynamo Kiev. That is it.
Yeah.
But this is a thing. Like it happens with the majority of these players. You know, it's like with Gyökeres, like at Sporting Lisbon right now. He's doing bits. You know, but you're looking on that based on the stats, right? You're not looking at that because the Portuguese league, with all due respect to that league, as I said. So these players, it's very easy to hype these players up, man. I believe, especially when you get linked with a new player. I don't know if it's the same for you, if your fans do it.
Nah, no, a lot of them don't. To be honest, but I feel like the perfect example is Anthony that plays for United right now. You know, he was doing bits. Now, don't get it twisted. I feel like Manchester United is a cesspool. I feel everyone that goes there is going to fail. I generally do because it's just negative FC. But at the same time, like 80-odd million or whatever they spent on him, you know, but he was doing bits in Ajax. I actually think if he would have come to Bayern, I actually think he would have been good. Like people might clown because of what's happened now, but he was like the reason he was doing the little fidget spinner thing was because it was working for the Ajax team. You know,
of course, yeah.
Don't go and do it for Manchester United when they can't even score a goal as it is. But like, it's stupid. But yeah, no, definitely with the Premier League as a whole. Obviously, you'll know this because you know you support Premier League team. One player. Like I guarantee, when you get properly linked with Leroy Sane, if it comes to January time, and we haven't signed him, he'll be the next this and the next that. You know, oh, he's going to come back and he's going to be Aguero, you know what I mean? Like
facts.
Some stupidness, and it'll be like them getting clips of him for Bayern when he's scoring goals and he's celebrating, he's happy. They don't see the tantrum fits that you have. They don't see the passes that he displaces, the shots that he displaces. He shot the ball so many times it may as well go over to Barcelona. Like, you know what I mean? So that's the thing. You don't see this, and I hate this new era of football fans. Don't get it twisted. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone has their opinion. But these 15-year-olds sitting on Twitter talking about Kai Havertz is the next Gerd Muller. Like, what are you talking about? Like, the guy can't even score a goal as it is for Joe. So it's stupid. It's stupid. I 100%, and I don't mean to diss Kai Havertz, even though I think he's a donkey. But you know what I mean. It's just
fair.
So stupid. But yeah, man, carry on. My bad.
No, bro. No, it's bro. Absolute facts. At the end of the day, you know, it's like, you know, even when we signed a Sterling, yeah, you still got people trying to justify the signing in it's going to work out. Oh, look, Arteta worked with him before and all this. It's just like, mate, nobody wanted Sterling. Yeah, nobody. You would have asked any Arsenal fan, "Oh, we're signing Sterling." Yeah, we would have laughed at you. And it's funny because half these people slagged him off at Chelsea, and now as soon as he comes to Arsenal, he's like, we can reincarnate him and all this. It's just like it's madness, bro. It's what it is, isn't it?
So, mate, you guys, as an Arsenal Football Club, either get a Chelsea player or you get a Man City player. The reason that Man City are selling those players is because that they're done. It's just basic fact. It really, really is. Pep Guardiola will not let go of a player. Fair enough. If Arsenal go in for, I don't know, 200 million and sign Haaland, you're probably going to get a good player. Don't get it twisted, you know. And they would go because of the cash.
Yeah.
But these players like Bart Simpson, what's his name? Zinchenko. That's it.
Zinchenko.
He let go of him because he's crap. He let go of the phone man.
Jesus,
You know, like he lets go of these players for a reason. I hate to say it. I know that people like these players, but it is what it is. That's why he does it. He's like same with Cancelo as well. Now I know he's over in Saudi League, which is a totally different league and whatever. But like even with Barcelona, he wasn't performing that well. Like Pep Guardiola is a magician. He really, really is. He knows what he's doing. You know, now don't get it twisted. He's got an open checkbook, but you know what I mean.
Nah, bro, absolutely spot on. Yeah, like as you said, like Zinchenko, Now, we brought him in. Now people want him sold, including myself. Bro, you call him Bart Simpson. Yeah, he actually is a fucking Bart Simpson. The guy, like, he's so useless defensively. It's unbelievable, man. Yeah, there's a reason why he's in the midfield for Ukraine and not in
Oh,
defense. Yeah, even when it comes to war as well, like, they don't want him defending, bro. They want him in the midfield. You know what I'm saying? But he's useless, bro. Like, real talk, he's absolutely useless. And we signed him from Man City. Jesus as well. He had a great start, and he's complete. He's just. I think he's finished at Arsenal personally. Again, these two players that we bought from Man City that we wanted to get pretty much rid of now. And it's the same, like, we have the common theme of signing these Chelsea players as well. Yeah, Havertz, Willian, David Luiz, Jorginho. It's just madness, bro. It really is. But yeah, look, in terms of obviously this game, I'm going 3-0 to Arsenal. I think, we'll be a comfortable win. We get this win. We've got a massive game on Sunday, after next Sunday. Liverpool at home, that'll be the big test. But yeah, I think we'll win this game 3-0. So let's talk about, obviously, after that midweek Champions League night is back. Massive, massive game, bro, for you guys. Obviously, we'll talk about Arsenal in because we got Shakhtar Donetsk. Should be winning that game, yeah. But we'll talk about that. But I want to start with you guys, man, because it's a huge game, man. The history behind this game. I'm gonna quickly get this up as well because I found this quite funny, bro. Like, looking at the head-to-head, bro, and we said it last stream, right? In terms of your head-to-head, you man own Barcelona, fully own them.
we're going to go see our son. We're their daddies, 100%.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
Awesome.
We all remember that 8-2 one, yeah, in the lockdown, fucking annihilated them. But listen, it's lots of pressure on this game. Obviously, you yourself about company, and I'm sure you're not the only Bayern fan in terms of, because I know how high your standards are for your club, man. That goes for the majority of your fan base. Very, very high standards.
Yep.
Yeah, the manager's not cutting it. He's gone. And obviously, the form you guys have been on, we're still having against Stuttgart, but the form you guys have been on, it could be under a lot of pressure. So yeah, the history is there, man, behind this game. The manager's there though. Like, Hansi Flick returns. Hansi Flick, bro, the guy who won. Was it 5 trophies he won at Bayern Munich?
Yeah, we won I actually think in a year and a half he won 7.
7. Fuck.
Yeah, we won the sixtuple. Us and Barcelona are the only club to ever do that.
Madness, bro. Yeah, Flick was quality, and obviously, like, he's not at Barca. He was at Germany a little bit. Obviously, you'll know that because I know you follow the German national team in the World Cup. Disappointing World Cup. I watched this thing. I think it's on Netflix. Germany. It's like an all or nothing documentary of him in it, with Flick in it, and it's just like I was watching that. It's kind of like they showed it, of course, behind the scenes, yeah, in the dressing room and all this, and before the game, and it was like they had disagreements. Like, Kimmich was, I think, the captain of Germany in the World Cup. I think it might have been him. But it's interesting to watch because Flick and him, they kept having arguments about the tactics and everything like that, and the way how they wanted to play. The players didn't want to play the way how he wanted to play. So maybe that's why it fell down with Germany. But listen, look what he did at Bayern Munich with you guys, man. So he returns for Barcelona. But as I said, you man completely own them. So yeah, what are you saying? Thoughts and feelings going into this game. It's away as well, going into their place. But how you feeling, bro? Do you think you'll continue this cooking streak of completely cooking them year in every time you play them?
I'm a bit of a hit and miss, to be honest with you, mate. Because we're not playing at their stadium. We're playing in a stadium that's somewhere in Catalonia or something. Because their stadium is getting renovated.
Oh yeah, they get a new one, yeah. Or they'll get renovated, yeah.
So they're out there selling their grass. But at the same time, I don't know because it's Flick. Which by the way, I love Flick every single time when you think about him for what he did for Bayern. But our European rival to help them out, that's disgusting. To be honest with you, straight up it is. but to be fair, he should have been Bayern manager. But the board said his off. So I'm really like in two minds generally. Like we do own Barcelona. Don't get it twisted. They don't touch us, but I do feel like they can beat us. I really do. With Dumb and Dumber at the back, the bean cans, with the snake wrapping around them. I don't, especially with Lewandowski, because Lewandowski, let me have a look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Lewandowski, obviously.
He's having a mad season as well this season, bro. He's actually woke up this season.
And I think that's because of Flick, by the way. I think that's the last 2 seasons. So he obviously left Bayern Munich. He went to there with Xavi. 34 matches, 23 goals, 27 assists. 27 assists? Sorry, what? 7 assists. Man, could you imagine 27 assists? Yeah, 23 goals, not bad. Don't get it twisted. That's very, very good for a striker with 7 assists. The season after the one that's just gone, 19 goals in 35 matches with 8 assists. But he's never touched the Bayern date. Like his last season with us, 21-22 season, he 35 goals, 3 assists. Like he has not touched that level. Now, will he do it this season? I'm not sure. He's already played 9 matches, 10 goals, 2 assists. He's on fire right now. Don't get it twisted, But the problem is we have to look out for him. Every single time he does go against Bayern, though, he has a stinker. So this is going to be the time with Flick to not be that stinker, and is he going to be the star man? I generally feel like he snaked us personally, because he left us to go for Barcelona. Anyone can accept if your player wants to go to Real Madrid. That just is what it is. Unfortunately, I can't stand them. But that just is what it is, right? His goal was to go to Real Madrid. He couldn't go there because at that time they had Benzema. And he wasn't touching Benzema, which I still think he's better than Benzema, but whatever. That's a totally different video. But me personally, I would have liked for him to stay another year with Bayern when we had Sadio Mane, him playing there side every single 10 minutes. He didn't. He's like, no, you man were talking to Erling Haaland behind my back to be my successor. I ain't having it. I'm leaving now. So he left. Obviously, we got a good amount of money, which they still owe us for, by the way. Them stingy pricks need to stop doing this stadium and actually pay us, by the way, just saying. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be his game. I feel like Yamal could turn up against Dumb and Dumber. I really do. That guy, that kid, he is a kid. He's a baller. I hate him. But he is a baller right now. It wouldn't surprise me, though, if he fell off and he goes to play for Brighton like Ansu Fati did. It really, really wouldn't. But one player that not a lot of people are talking about, well, obviously you mentioned him, but it's normally the Yamal show, the Lewandowski show. Obviously, Flick's doing this, blah, blah, blah. Is Rafinha. I don't know what done to him, but he's turned into Serge Gnabry for 2020 Serge Gnabry. Like that guy is performing. So we've got 3 players performing. The only good thing for us is the fact that his team's leaking goals. A lot of goals. They don't have Christensen back, I don't believe. I don't believe they'll have Araujo back either. So it's an interesting one to see. So Bayern can score goals in this game, but we're going to concede them. So I don't know, mate. I really, really don't know. I'm in two minds. I keep saying that we're going to thrash them, and then I feel like that's my heart, and then my brain's like, yeah, but look who we got at the back. I don't know. I really, really, really don't know, to be honest with you, mate.
Mate, there's so much in this game, as I said. I mean, I completely forgot about Lewandowski up front as well, man. Like, returning to face you guys again. And the season he's had so far is just unbelievable, And as you said, I think, you got to look at the manager for that. You got to look at the manager for Rafinha as well. That guy is cooking. They got Yamal there as well. But yeah, I mean, as you said, bro, if I know you're in two minds of it, but you seem to always get the better of this Barcelona side, man. And I think I've got a feeling that you'll pull something off away from home and get this win as well. Because like you said, Champions League's not been too bad. I mean, you guys Bayern, Zagreb, and then you played who was the other team you beat?
I
I can't remember now.
believe we lost to Villa. I think that was the other game.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, bro, you lost to Villa. Yeah.
Yeah, Bruno
That's
dunked on us again.
Mr. Good Evening. Yeah, bro. That's why my guy, Villa fan, put in the chat thoughts on John Durant because of what happens. Yeah, that's.
Your thoughts? Yeah. I'm in a bit two minds with this, mate. The Villa fan. Big up to you. I'm in two minds. I think he's a great player. Don't get it twisted. You've just signed him on a brand new deal, which is very, very good because if a club like Arsenal or a different club in general comes for him,
Yeah.
demanding the big dough because Villa are hella rich. Hella rich. They've got really rich owners and they know how to spend their money. So the only thing I would say is his comments after was a bit iffy. You know, he got the win for you guys. You got the 3 points. You deserve the win. Don't get it twisted. I'm not taking anything away from that. But he then goes to say that Bayern is his dream club. And I'm like, okay, you can have a dream. That's fine. But, like, shouldn't you be happy about your football performance? Like, he's a bit iffy. So I feel like he's looking to leave at some point. Will that be Bayern? I don't know. We've got Harry Kane at the moment. But, yeah, very good player. Very good player.
Yeah, very, very good player indeed. But, yeah, listen, like you know, Villa, you know, done you 1-0. Good evening, masterclass.
Evening.
You know, yeah, again, Mr. Good evening. Yeah. So, but listen, I mean, I do have a feeling. I mean, listen, as you said, if company does not win this game, it's time to go for you. Or 50-50.
We could lose. I don't mind losing to Barcelona.
Yeah.
If they go and smash us,
Yeah.
leave him in Barcelona. Leave him in Spain. He don't deserve to come back on the PJ, the private jet. Like, put it that way. I hope that's not the case. I don't mind losing to them. That sounds really stupid, but I don't. Just because I know what our club is doing at this moment in time, what are the team and so on and so forth. You know, we're stagnating. I feel like I have a better mind. Obviously, I'm still able to talk. I'm not saying that, but I'll have a better view on it after tomorrow's game to see what company's going to do after the international break. Be like, okay, I'm either going to be more confident. Maybe we'll be even worse. I don't know. But yeah, by then I feel like I have more of a thing. But yeah, company, he's just got to play Polini, man. It's not hard. Like, and this is what I've been saying on my channel for the longest time. Play him. If you don't rate him, that's absolutely fine. You know, you don't have to rate him. But at the same time, play him, expose him, get rid of him. You can't. Us fans aren't going to be like, yeah, you're right, company. Yeah, you're the man for the job. Don't play a 50 million player that we just went and signed. Like, at the end of the day, play him. And once you've played him, if he's then shit, we will see it as fans and be like, yeah, he's not good enough. Waste of money, get rid. But we're not going to see that because you don't play him.
Exactly, bro. You have to see it, bro, to you know to get to have your opinions and to give him to obviously judge the player himself. And
exactly,
it's like I look at it this way from just an outsider perspective.
Yeah.
He's not playing players like Paulinho because he's not playing players like Paulinho. He's signed 50 million, as you said, by the way. It's kind of like he doesn't know his best 11, right? Would you say?
No, I wouldn't say so. You know, obviously Jamal Musiala is a mainstay. He would go in when he's available, obviously. You know, Joshua Kimmich is definitely playing. Harry Kane is definitely playing. Even if Harry Kane's injured, he's playing, by the way, which is so stupid. Manuel Neuer is definitely playing. He's playing Kim Min-jae and Upper because the only other players we've got are Bookman, who is a really, really young lad, barely gets any minutes because he's just riddled with injuries, which is just crap for him. You probably don't even know who he is because he doesn't play for us. Like, he's just there. And then we've got Moonhead, Eric Dyer. Mr. Oracle himself. Literally Mr. No Legs. He may as well have no legs because he can't run for anything. Like, imagine him at the back in the high press. Yeah,
Pete.
I don't want to see. You know, I don't want to see that. So, yeah, that's one thing. But I feel like maybe we'll see more of an identity when we have more options. Stanisic coming back, when we have Ito as well. Obviously, we were talking earlier about the Stuttgart game. That was the player we took from them. We signed Ito.
Oh, okay.
He had a really freak injury, something to do. He broke something in his foot, which is like really abnormal. It doesn't happen in football. So there's been a bit of a setback, but he should be back at the end of this month. So we'll see. We'll see by then. But obviously, football don't wait. Football don't wait for no one. So the games are going to come. They're going to come thick and fast, and it's a results business at the end of the day. If you don't get the results, this isn't, again, no disrespect to you. You're a good lad, but this isn't an Arteta thing where he's going to stay for 4 years. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And it's going to be a trust the process type thing. We're
all the phases, mate.
Yeah, like we're not on phase 12. Like we will get rid of him ASAP. Well, I hope anyway. That's how it's always been ever since a bit of a weird one. But yeah, man.
Yeah, no, facts, bro. 100%. That's what it is with your club, man. It's the mentality. It's the standards. It's win now at the end of the day. If not, fuck off at the end of the day. You're out of it. And but it's worked. Like you guys, it's worked for you, and you've been a very successful football club. So with Arteta, it's all about these processes, these phases. We're buying getting dogs called win when we haven't won anything.
Bro, mate, at this rate, bro. No disrespect to Arsenal, but if you bottle the league again, you need another league, another dog called Bottle, bro. Like, come on, man.
Brother, in the club shop, they're literally selling dog plushies a win now. Like, this is what it's come to.
Bro, that's
fucking dog plushies. You can buy it, charge about 30 quid for a little toy called Win on the fucking thing.
Mate, I would rather get Gunnosaurus, mate, than a dog.
Yeah, big old Gunnosaurus.
Win. Especially when you don't win. Like,
you aren't
in the Prem. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
You sell a dog called Invincible or something, because that's what everyone wants to go on about.
Bro, it's mad. It's mad, man. Like,
bro, this, like when I heard that news, right? And I seen loads of Arsenal fans ranting about it, which is hilarious, and I 100% get why, because my club did that. It's just a mock. You're making yourself into a mockery, but at the same time, it's like, why that these are grown adults? They can afford to buy 1,000 dogs. How much money they're earning? They're multi-millionaires, and they've got Range Rovers, Lamborghinis, Ferraris. Yeah. They've got these women that no one can really touch. These wags, if you want to, Arteta's like, ooh, team building exercise. Here's a new dog. They're not kids. That's do for like a nursery. Who wants to take the hamster home? Like, what? It makes no sense. Like you see, like in America, in like the cartoons, when they're like, "Oh, it's my turn to take the fish home. Look after the fish." Like,
it's facts, bro. It's mad. It's mad. Like, no, this Arteta's losing the plot sometimes, mate. I don't know if you saw, man hired pickpockets. Like, the guy who pickpockets,
Stay focused or something, wasn't it?
Just like, to try and make the players more alert. It's just like, what are you smoking, Arthur? Now, this guy, I don't know if you watched All or Nothing with Arsenal, but he showed like, man, we played against Brighton. He gets a light bulb out, saying, he gets a light bulb out in the dressing room saying, I want you to play with energy, guys. I want to see some buzz and all this. And what was the result? Oh, 2-1 Brighton. We lost. When we played against Liverpool, right, at Anfield, do you know that atmosphere that You Never Walk Alone song? In training, he got all speakers out, started blasting You Never Walk Alone to the players so they can feel the atmosphere and get ready for it. Oh, do you know what the final score was? 4-0 Liverpool. Yeah, we got battered 4-0 Liverpool. It was what else? And then when he's doing his team talk, he's drawing all hearts and brains on the picture board and all this. It's like his way of managing, his way of coaching is like. So, it's like, hilarious, but
like he's making it a mockery, right? But if it works and he wins the Champions League or a Premier League or this or that, blah blah blah, wins a double or treble, whatever. No one's saying anything. It's like, he's a genius, but you're bottling leagues. Like, you're not winning these trophies you realistically should be winning. So yeah, man, I can't get over the whole win thing, man. Like every time I think of that, it's like, bro, just call it something else, mate.
Yeah.
Call it cannon or something. Like, why win? Win the
That's what I'm
dog.
saying.
Who's
That's
taking
what
win home this week? You know what I mean? Like what? Oh, bro. Honestly, you'd think you were bloody under fives team.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's shocking. Like, real talk. Yeah. Like the audacity, the fucking audacity to fucking call it win. We ain't won anything in about 5 seasons. It's just taking the mick. It really is, mate. It really is. Like, it's madness. And to then sell plushies in the club shop, like, it's fucking. It is a joke, mate. It really is. But yeah, man. Listen, you
Well,
don't see that at Real Madrid. You don't see that at Bayern Munich for sure. You know that for a fact. There's no such thing as phases and processes and all of this. It's just like, listen, I'll say this season,
that
win, win, win.
yeah, literally. But that's the thing. Every single football club now, other than Real Madrid, seems to be
Yeah,
buying into this BS now of phases. And look at Eric Ten Hag at Man United right now. You know, I know
yeah,
obviously we're talking about our clubs, but like, why have they not sacked him yet? Egghead needs
exactly.
to go. He needs to. Like, he is terrible, absolutely diabolical. I don't want to ever see him anywhere near my club ever. The guy is literally useless. Like, you have Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is the biggest baby going, but he's also an ultimate goal scorer. And
Yeah, yeah.
you're not good enough. Circling us to the requirements. Get out of my club. What? It just makes no sense. I don't get it. I don't. Where does win live? Bro.
It's mad. Juve Salon's got a question. He says, if Juve legends played Bayern legends, who wins? Ooh.
What, as in like a charity game, or just if they played? Big up
If
Juve.
they,
Fine.
yeah, big up you. Maybe it means like as in the best squad, like overall. You know, the
Oh,
best teams have ever had against each other. Because like both teams have some mad players, bro,
yeah,
over the years.
I would say Bayern personally.
Of
Juventus have
course.
really, really good players. Don't get it twisted. But we've had you either having Seb Meyer or you're having Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich, what? Manuel Neuer in goal. You know, Gerd Muller up front. We're having
Mm,
De Bomber in how am I forgetting his name? Franz Beckenbauer, who is
yeah.
arguably the world's best ever defender. Him and Maldini can be the discussion. Other than that, no one touches him. So I would say Bayern personally, but it depends, doesn't it? It's an iffy one. It's one of those where me and you could debate about Arsenal legends and Bayern legends all day. We'd never
Facts.
really see it. So, you know, and obviously rest in peace to both Gerd and Franz Beckenbauer. But you know, we're not going to be able to see it. But yeah, big up Juve Stallion every single time.
Yeah, big up Juve Stallion, man. Villa fan says you don't like company with the question mark, Liam.
I wouldn't say I don't like company. I don't like ignorance, you know, and I'm definitely a hypocrite, by the way. I'm definitely a hypocrite. I'm very arrogant because of Bayern, because of the standards, because of this and that.
Yeah.
And I'm not one of these fans that goes on about processes or trust this, trust that, you know. I will say it how it is. If I think you're crap, you know, I don't think Jude Bellingham is a good footballer. I think he's terrible. I
Fair
feel
play.
like he is a PR version of Mason Mount. And I get that, but I generally do. Mason Mount was a baller at Chelsea, not now, but at Chelsea. And I feel like because he's English, you know, he wasn't doing this for Dortmund, by the way. He was not touching these levels for Dortmund. Yeah, people could say, yeah, but Dortmund don't have the team Real Madrid have. Okay, fair enough. You're not wrong. You know, and he's a big moment player, so on and so forth. But yeah, I just say it how it is. So I wouldn't say it's that I don't like company. I do like him. But at the same time, we're Bayern Munich. We're not Burnley. You can't, you know, attacking football perfect. You've got the best striker in the world, in my personal opinion. You've got the best young player in the world in Musiala, again, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You've got Kimmich, you've got some okay defenders that you realistically should be making better. You know, everyone will always say, you know, what do Bayern need? What does Bayern need? Some might say a right back, some might say a winger, so on and so forth. Everyone most likely will say a DM. They've given you the DM, you're not using him. So I wouldn't say I don't
Go.
him. I just feel like it's more of a demand of like I haven't seen the DFB Pokal since we won the Sixtuple. Like I'm expecting Julian Nagelsmann didn't win it, Tuchel didn't win it,
Yeah.
hasn't won it. You know, I haven't seen the Champions League since we won that also, which I know is a bit of a different one. It's hard to win, but you know, I just want to see that, if that makes any sense. Just not that I don't like him. It's just the fact that I'm expecting better, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You know, fair play. You know, it's like, as I said before, you know, it's what Bayern do, man. It's the standards of Bayern, and you know, you got to live up to it, no matter who you are. And at the end of the day, right? Like you said, I mean, he's win this season, and that's it. It doesn't matter if his first season, win something. You know, it's Bayern Munich we're talking about, and as you said, you know, the players are there. It's down to him, you know, and you know, you can't justify the fact that this guy is making some poor decisions. We're not playing Paulinho in the midfield. I haven't played him. I still can't believe the guy. I ain't even started the guy yet, as you said, Boris. Like baffling decisions. But look, you know, we'll see what happens. But in terms of, I know you go a bit 50-50 for this game, but you got a score in mind for this game?
So yeah, if you were to tell me you have to give me a score, I would say Bayern would win. I guess like a 3-2 maybe. There will be goals in this game.
Yeah.
You know, when we do the show next week, I'll be able to give you a definite answer. But yeah, I would say like a 3-2, a 2-1. Like I feel like Bayern will get the better of them. It's not going to be 8-2 though. Put it that way. It's not going to be a thrashing. And if it is a thrashing on their end to us, then yeah, leave company in Spain.
Bro, fair enough. Honestly, fair enough, man. Yeah, like that's fair. Yeah, if you get battered by these, man, considering like the like it's your ex-manager Flick coming back and dunking on you, yeah, Lewandowski coming back and dunking on you, right? You know, there's a lot of history about this game as well. If you go there and you get battered, yeah, I don't blame you for wanting for leaving him in fucking Spain, getting the guy going. You know what I'm saying? Because
he's already
embarrassment at the end of the day if that happens.
And he's already shown how amateur he is when he's going against an elite manager. When he went against Unai Emery, who I think is an elite manager, you know,
Facts.
He got found out. Now, don't get it twisted. It seems like we're the owners of Barca, and Unai Emery is the owner of Bayern Munich at this point. But yeah, no, definitely, it's mad.
Yeah, for sure, man. But as I said, I think early thoughts going into this game. I know we're probably touching it next week, but I actually think you guys will do them, man. I actually think you actually will do them. I think you know, company masterclass settings, mate. You know what I'm saying? And you know, look, as I said, like Hansi Flick for Barca, for Bayern, quality manager. I'm sure you'll say the same thing, and obviously what he did with you guys, unbelievable. I rate him very highly as a manager. You know, I think he's quality, but and you know, Barca they've done all right this season as well in terms of in La Liga side of season, really well. He's getting the best out of players that weren't kind of last season with them. But I still think you guys will just about nick this game, man. To be honest, I really do. But yeah, let's quickly talk about who we've got in Champions League on Tuesday, guys, as well. Is I say it should be a win for Arsenal, of course, against Shakhtar Donetsk from Ukraine. But it is Champions League, people. You know, crazy stuff has happened in Champions League with Arsenal. So we can't really write anyone off, to be honest with it. If we want to obviously qualify in the sort of the automatic top 8,
Yeah.
then we have to win all our games. We have to not lose any more games, or maybe even not even drop any points
which
and
is
sets.
yeah,
Which Inter coming up, fuck, like that might go out the window. So this game against Shakhtar, nothing but 3 points. I want to see a good performance. But Liam, if you want to go first, talk about if you think Arsenal will go there, of course, at Emirates.
yeah.
How do you think this game will go, man?
Yeah, your stadium should 100% be rocking for that game. It's a Champions League game, no matter what format it is. I'm just looking now at the Shakhtar Donetsk games. They won today, but they won by an own goal. So, that's obviously in their respective league. The last game in the Champions League, they got slapped by Atlanta, and Atlanta aren't that team anymore. They're really not. They went on a run a while ago. I've actually by saying Atlanta won the Europa League, I believe they were the team by Leverkusen's unbeaten run. So, they're not a bad team, but they're not the team that people think they are. Like, this is the Champions League. It's the same with Stuttgart. Obviously, Stuttgart are in the Champions League as well, and people are expecting them to do something in this Champions League. Fair enough, they give Real Madrid a good game, but they won't get to the end stages. So I feel like you should, again, similar to the Bournemouth game, beat Bournemouth, smash them, and then turn around and smash these guys as well, personally. Again, if you're asking for a score, 4-0.
Yeah, bro. I love that, of course. Completely batter them in Champions League. See, the thing is, like, I was looking at Shakhtar today. In recent years, they play quite a bit against Madrid, right? And a few times they've actually got the better out of Madrid, when nobody really expected it. So it's kind of like, I hope they don't turn up the way how they did against Madrid a few years ago, because I remember they beat them like 2-1.
Yeah, football is a mad game, isn't it? Anyone
Exactly.
can, of course. I've actually just noticed we've got them as well. We
Oh,
play,
do you? Wow.
in December. It's our sixth game in the Champions League. We're away though. Obviously, you guys are home. We're away. So they've got some difficult games. I definitely don't think they're going to progress. Looking at this, they've got you guys. Then they've got Young Boys. Then they've got PSV, Bayern, the French team that's Brest. I know that people like to laugh. I don't actually know how to say their team. And then they've got Dortmund. So, but yeah, no. Again, as you were saying, like, you should be putting these guys away easily. You really should.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at, they're fourth in their division in Ukrainian league. That's mad.
Yeah.
Who the fuck? Mate, I'm so I don't want to disrespect. I do not want to disrespect Ukraine, but some of these teams on Google haven't even got logos, guys. Man,
Yeah, they don't even.
They've got their own logo, man. What's going on here? And, so they're fourth in the league. They've lost 2 games this season. Shakhtar. In terms of their players, obviously they've lost.
You should be arrogant. You need to be arrogant in this game, right?
Yeah,
They're
bro.
fourth in their league.
Fucking fourth.
You're Arsenal, man. No
They
matter banter you all day, it's carry on.
Yeah, they lost that, I swear, that Girona player, right? Tanzinkov, right? I swear he used to play for them.
Yeah.
He's a good player from Girona. Obviously, Mudryk played for them, completely hyped up. We saw what happened when he came to Premier League. He's not the same player.
Yeah, but remember, he's the Ukrainian Neymar.
The Ukrainian Neymar, apparently, guys.
Josh, come on.
The Ukrainian Neymar, mate. You know what we're saying here, people, right? Everyone gassing up because he's got a funky bonnet and he's he's the quickest player in the Champions League based on stats and all this, mate. He's
GA.
mate.
GA.
Yeah. XG. He got a pre-assist. This is madness, bro. It's madness. But yeah, I mean, any other players I recognise from their team. Matvienko, Ukrainian centre back, saw him in Euros World Cup, decent. Sudakov, number 10, decent. But who's that manager? This guy called Posidev. Cool. Yeah, bro. I'm expecting fucking 5-0, man. Real talk.
Yeah,
No, we're at Emirates, Champions League night. You know, we did the Lons last season 6-0. Yeah, I expect goals in this game. Yes, Champions League, anything can happen. As you said, as Liam said, football's a funny game at sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy stuff that happened. They did Real Madrid a few years ago, cool. But we're at Emirates. We need to win this game anyway. Keep this winning form up because Champions League so far for Arsenal, we drew with Atalanta 0-0. That was a poor performance. We played very well against PSG, done them 2-0 at Emirates. So it's kind of like Emirates form is really good. Away form is really, really crap with Arsenal. So I'm expecting guys for this game 5-0 to the Gunners, people. Yeah. Go there, put in a statement in terms of just get goals and get this win, man, for sure. But yes, big up everyone who obviously in the chat today, leaving your guys' comments down below. Really appreciate it, guys. Make sure if you haven't already, go over to the Bayern View channel. I don't know if you guys should have done it already. But make sure you go over there, give my guy a sub, Liam, bro. But yeah, man, I think we covered everything, Liam, bro. We've done an hour and a half.
Yeah,
Bro, it's been a pleasure, man. As always, been an absolute pleasure. If you want to shout out what content you got coming up on your channel as well, bro.
yeah, man. So we similar to Josh, obviously we cover the women's team as well. So this weekend we've got a hell of a lot of content. So I'm going to be doing a show at 11 UK time tonight, which will be my preview, live preview. I normally do it pre-recorded, but I may as well do it live. There's nothing else to really talk about. I ain't talking about Sane for an hour. I can't be dealing with that. So yeah, then we've got the game on Saturday, which we'll be doing fan cams for. We'll be doing match reaction, the stream, blah blah blah, and then we'll then go into Sunday where we'll be doing the women's game live, and then live stream, and then we'll do a match reaction for that. So yeah, the content's flowing from me just like it is here. If you haven't smashed the thumbs up, people, you're moving like Arteta, bro. Hit the thumbs
Cheers,
up.
man.
Come on, man. And also YouTube, if you're watching this, stop being frauds, man. Let's get this guy grinds more than most, and you're screwing him over, man. Come on,
Bro, thank you for that, man. And thank you for the kind words, Liam, bro. It really does mean a lot. Yeah, man, YouTube frauds, man. Demonetizing the channel because my content's not original enough. It's madness, bro. Oh,
channel. I'm a Bayern fan. Look at my hat. Like, come on,
it's madness.
come on.
Apparently, the content's too repetitive, guys. Even though it's a football channel, even though Arsenal play every single week, what do they expect me to talk about, bro? It's madness.
But
But yeah,
remember that the men and women's team are exactly the same. Bro, you get cancelled for saying that. You know, if you actually come out and say that, you get cancelled. Like, how is it too repetitive? This is so stupid. When was
bro, facts.
the men's team played at Bayern last season?
Yeah.
I could generally go on I could rant on your channel, which I'm not going to do. That in itself is so dumb. And why are these big channels
Facts, bro.
if it's the case?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if that's on this basis of me doing too repetitive, then AFTV should not be here.
Yep, you know, stand everyone, even me.
Everyone, yeah, everyone should be just
Everyone, Thanos.
Thanos snap them, bro.
Like, yeah,
It's
stupid.
madness, bro. No, Drew, bro, I appreciate that a lot, man.
No, man.
I've appealed it today. I had to basically send them a whole video, basically saying I went on for about 20 minutes ranting at them, bro. I don't know if it will work, but I fucking went on a
Maybe
full
you
rampage.
done that.
I was like, to be fair, I didn't swear or anything. I was fully respectful. I said my points. I was like, I went on for a full 20 minutes and then I sent them the video. They said they'll get back to me in 14 days with a response. So hopefully it's just because actually it's going to be a human this time who's going to review my channel
Yeah,
because it's done by a robot, of course, and apparently that algorithm and all that. And like it didn't match up with the policies because it's too repetitive. It's coming from a robot. So hopefully a human will look at it, go through all my videos and see like, actually give this guy's monetization back. And we'll be chilling, guys. But
like, I'm not just saying it. I'm not.
mm.
You know how I am. I speak how it is. Like,
yeah.
Obviously I'm subscribed to your channel. All I ever see is you're either live for the men's game, you live for a preview, you live for after talking to fans. Like, it's stupid. That makes no sense. Like I said, fans, it's stupid. Makes no sense.
Absolutely spot on, bro. Absolutely spot on. Listen, guys, big up everyone who tuned in today. Big everyone who came over from Liam's channel as well, man. I see quite a lot of people viewing in his chat in mine. So thank you everyone who came over, showing us show some support as well. Obviously, we're back on Liam's channel for it as well coming up. So be rotating every single week, guys. So really look forward to this, man. It's going really well so far. I'm sure long may it continue for sure. But yeah, Liam, bro, big up yourself. All the best for this weekend against Stuttgart, and obviously Tuesday against Barca. I kind of hope you cook them again, to be honest. So we'll be there. And yes, guys, thanks for everyone who tuned in. We're back tomorrow, match day, of course. We'll see you guys there. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest.